Thank you for watching these videos. My name is Kamia Simon, and today we are starting our Laravel series. These are the requirements. The first thing you need to have WAMP server installed. Okay, so you can type WAMP server and then you go to SourceForge. All right, and then you download the latest version of WAMP server. All right, so I'm going to click download. All right, and then after you install WAMP server, now the first thing we need to do, by the time of this recording, the Laravel version that we're going to go into is 6.x. That is the latest Laravel version. So this is Laravel 6.x, and these are the requirements. First, you need the PHP version of 7.20. Okay, and that's one of the things we need to ensure. Okay, so the first thing you must do is install the WAMP server before you do anything else. And then after installing WAMP server, you'll come to your directorates, local disks C, and then you'll have WAMP 64, and then you go to WAMP 64 and you look for bin. All right, and then in bin you look for PHP, and then you look for PHP 7.2, like they are telling us here in Laravel that we need PHP 7.2. So you go to that PHP 7.2, you double click on it, and then you copy this whole address, and then you go to my computer, you right click, so this is this PC, and you choose properties. All right, so in properties you're going to choose advanced system settings, and then you choose environment variables, and then we're going to create a new variable here, a new system variable for the path. All right, so we're going to press new, and then we type PHP. This is very good because whenever you want to update the version, you have to just come here and then you change the directory. All right, so I already have that, so PHP, and then you paste the address to your PHP version, and then make sure that after running WAMP server, you come here and then you click on the WAMP server icon, then you choose PHP, you choose version, and then you choose 7.2, like you've done in the directories, environment directories. All right, so the next thing we need to do is install Composer. So I'll go to Google. Right now I'm using Bing, and then I type Composer, and then I choose Get Composer. By the time you install Composer, you've already downloaded and installed WAMP server. So I'm going to go and look for the manual installation of Composer. All right, so I want to get composer.exe, but if you're using Bash, okay, you have to go through this if you're using the command line, or if you're on Linux or Mac. So I'll click on the setup here and then save. Okay, so I'll open or run. All right, so there's something I need to show you. So when you're installing Composer, you need to choose the PHP version also from here. You see there are other versions according to which Laravel you're installing. So usually Laravel will choose its own version, all right, but Composer is looking at which PHP version it's supposed to coordinate with. But the good thing, you install once you change the environment, everything will be done for you. So Laravel will automatically deploy. So after you press next, and then you install Composer. All right, so if you're done installing Composer, you'll have to come to your www files, WAMP 64, and then you create a new folder. So in this folder, I'm going to call this maybe let me call this. Okay, this is Nikki. Now If you've already installed Composer, all you need to do is press Shift on your keyboard, right click, and then you choose there will be open command CMD from here. So I'm going to open the shell editor. Alright, so we're going to go to the Laravel documentation and we'll look at the part where they look for install. Alright, so we're going to scroll down now. There are very many ways of installing Laravel. If you're using Mac, the command lines are given to you there. But for us, we're going to install via Composer by choosing Composer, by copying this link, and then we come to our shell, and then we paste that. Now we're going to remove the blog. The blog will be creating just another directory, and then after we press enter. Alright, so Laravel is going to be installing. So that's it. You can see we have our Laravel project already installed. So if I browse back to the folder, you can see Laravel is installed. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to open, press Shift, right click, and then we open another shell editor. Okay, and then I'm going to run Explorer again. So we're going to come and we type php artisan serve. Alright, so it has run our Laravel through Composer on this IP address. So this is the universal IP address for Laravel. Now, concerning the port will depend on which server you're using. Alright, so all we have to do is come here and either put this address or type localhost 8000 and press enter. Alright, so there is our new Laravel project. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is launch. I'm going to launch Notepad+. So I'm going to add that project to the workspace. Alright, so I'm looking for that project. So here it is. I click OK. Alright, so here is the project. Now first things first, I'm going to get to copy all contents in this folder to the other folder. So let me come here. I'm going to press Ctrl A, cut, then come to the external folder and paste all that content. Let me also first close Notepad. Okay. Alright. So let me delete this. Right click, press Shift and right click, open the shell editor, php artisan serve. Alright. Using Notepad++, I'm going to go to resources. Oh, I need to. resources. Okay, let me load the project. Let me reload the project since I've changed many things. Add folder to workspace, look for that folder. I'm going to go to resources, views, double click on welcome. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down, and instead of Laravel, I'm going to type welcome to that, and then I'm going to save all, come back, refresh. Alright, you can see that our Laravel project is working. Alright, so let's meet in the next video where we shall be seeing how to add authentication to the project.